Hey guys, Connor here again with another short little lesson. Today we're going to be working with the post-processing feature that Spline has. So this is a simple little animation that I made for Instagram. As you can see, you can choose over here the size of your frames for different things like LinkedIn, TikTok, different iPhone sizes, different HD sizes, Twitter, all that stuff. Um, the different Instagram post sizes. So this was for an Instagram feed, just a simple little fun animation I made. And that's how it looks without any of the post processing. And it just loops like that. Just, something silly and fun and colorful. That's typically the kind of stuff that I do. So if you go over to the left side with nothing selected, just click on your background to do that. You can turn on post processing. And there's a bunch of different stuff that you can do in this thing to change up your final project. This is a pixelation that adds a pixelation effect, as you can see. And there's settings to turn up the pixelation, turn it down. If this was at its um, other state, um, you can see when you change the settings, it changes the size of the pixels. So that's the first one. Um, the next one we have is, I'm just going to put a couple of these in their final states in the loop just so we can see more of what's going on. Okay, told you, 1 second, right? All right, so this is aberration. What this does is it separates the colors of your objects and stuff, kind of like a 3D effect almost. So you can move this around, mess around with it. Just like with the materials, you can turn the opacity up and down of the effect. So 100 be fully there, 0 means you can't see it at all. There's also these on the side, this circle, there's all sorts of these different overlap settings, which are fun on their own for each setting, but also when you start combining them by turning different post-processing effects on, you can start making some really cool and interesting stuff. So again, it's all about playing around, messing around with the effects and all that, just like everything else in this app. For a lot of you guys familiar with Adobe, you'll be familiar with some of these effects. Bloom adds this white glow to different objects. This isn't the best file for that, but that's a really fun thing to mess around with. It gives this kind of shiny glowing effect, like almost angelic kind of type of look. Hue is one of my favorites. If you're making, say you're making NFTs, you can easily make one animation and change it into a bunch of different, different options and different colors, and you can make 10 animations out of one just by changing the colors. So as you can see, started off with a yellow background, now we have a pink background for this one, and you can keep messing around with all these different options with each different file. So brightness, obvious. You can also adjust the contrast here if you want to boost up the contrast of your project or whatever. And then the vignette adds the little black corners. Noise is also a great option to add, kind of like a almost like a textured look. If you turn it down real low, it kind of just gives it like a little bit of fuzz, a little bit of texture. But one of my favorite things to do with animation is go into After Effects, go into Premiere, and add video effects to your final animations. You can also do this on your phone. A great one on the iPhone is this app called Hyperspective, which is one of my favorites. It's a great way to add all these different looks to your animations and files, and especially to videos. It's a ton of fun. So please like and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next video. That's post-processing for you. Take it easy.